Hi, I'm Sailor Mercury, Amy here, and today I'm going to talk about something that, well, you probably heard it before, you probably not heard it before, but let's get talking about it. Alright, still to this day, we still wish that webcam capture was still around, but it's not anymore. And we all know life is about shift, and everything shifts. Well, when a lot of things shift, a lot of things stay the same, but truly life is all about shifting and things shift all the time. Um, Now, going back to 2005, that's how long I think it was around for. Now, keep in mind, we were only been on YouTube since 2008, YL, but you wouldn't believe that from looking at our channels, looking at it. So one day, after many years of this being around on YouTube, they made some pick to, phase it out. And keep in mind that this time there were three things that making a film. There was the upload, there was the furlayer, the film furlayer that's still around. There was also known as video file upload, but a lot of those are borrowed word learned words. Then you had Google Hangout that had been around for a long time before Google even made it, even before Google brought it to YouTube. It was been around for some time. And you had webcam capture. Well, one day YouTube decided to shift it off, only they didn't do such a good job with it, so they kept it around for about a week. Broken, but around for a week before they truly ended it. And there was no warnings. They didn't say anything to anyone. They didn't tell anyone. It was just boom, one day it's done, and then they're telling everyone. But they didn't tell anyone before that. So, and we have never and we were still new to Google Chrome OS. Okay, it was only a month into using it, to working with it. And we still didn't know that on the web store there were programs like this that we're using now that we could have used. But back then we were thinking, so we didn't put in the right, so we didn't know what the right words to put in. Webcam, whatever, I don't know, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really need what words we're putting in. So we just said, fuck it. And after a whole day of not being able to seek anything, we started using Google Hangout for a year until one day Google Hangout had a hang up. That's funny, play on words. And then after that, we had to use online video recorder on and off that fucks up. Another one called the native video recorder that doesn't even work anymore. You can't see anything out of it. And then it was camcorder. And then even between that, it was the LG one that fucks up so many times it's not even funny. And that's the one that's built in, made into it. And then there was a social media capture one that lasted for a while before whoever did it decided to make it where you had to buy it. So between flip-flopping through all those ones, finding out the camcorder is probably the only good one out of it. So that led a whole thing. Now, a lot of folks out there might think, oh, did we want to use Google Hangout? No, that was out of hopelessness, of the only way of getting a film up there on YouTube, until it had a hang up, and then we had to learn, there's other programs out there. So, but still to this day, we still wish the webcam capture was still around, but it is what it is, You can't do YouTube, their grounds for being done with it was, there's not enough folks working with it. How did they come up with that? I think there was as much folks working with it than there was working with the other ones. you know? And now it's even worse now. See, now you have free of them. You actually got free of them now. See, now you got video file upload. You got Google Hangout and YouTube live stream. And that makes free ways of doing the film. But I know someone's going to say, oh, well, those are live streams, so they really don't count. Well, you're still making a film with them, live or not. So, yeah. Actually, there's technically 2 live streams. One Google Hangout, one YouTube live streaming. So that makes 2 of them. And apparently all 3 of those can live right beside each other. And one's not going to be cut out for the other one. You know? And I know there's someone out there who thinks, oh, Google Hangout, well, no, YouTube live stream or live streaming is the new webcam capture. No, it's not. It's just the live stream. It's just YouTube's take on the live stream without all the other shit one has to go through to do a live stream with Google Hangouts. You know? And yes, we do YouTube live streams. A lot. Well, we don't do a lot of them. I mean, Jordan and Xena do more than we do, but we did do some of them. But anyway, that's really what happened. That's the whole saga, the whole tale about how we went from webcam capture being killed, working with Google Hangout for a year, then jumping from sundriest online web shooter tools, you know, which I wish it didn't happen, but it is what it is. You know, you can't go back and shift the past. You can only deal with the now, and the upcoming is going to be whatever the upcoming is going to be, since you have no run over that. But that's what happened. All right. But I do wish the webcam capture was still around, but it's not. But I still wish it was. I wish it could have lived it could have been alive right beside the other 4 out there, and you've got to have 4 ways of making a film. But YouTube sometimes doesn't think that way. Granted, they've been around for a long time, but they don't always think good. They don't always make good picks all the time. And that was one of the ones I felt they really should have not done. You know? I'm Sailor Mercury Amy. I hope you like this film.